Hey, welcome back to ClearSpot. Your site is underperforming by 4%, but is it shading, soiling, or PID? Get this wrong and you could spend 30,000 euros fixing the wrong problem. Here is how to know in one analysis. Your SCADA shows 4% underperformance versus expected yield. Your O&M team has three theories. Theory 1, it is soiling. Schedule a cleaning with a cost of 8,000 euros. Theory 2, it is shading from new construction nearby, cost zero but a permanent loss. Theory 3, it is PID and we need high voltage recovery cycles at a cost of 15,000 euros. Traditional approach is to try one fix and measure for 2 to 3 months, then try another if it does not work. Total time for that approach is 6 to 12 months, and wasted cost can reach 15 to 30,000 euros. A better approach is to diagnose all three causes in one analysis and decide in 48 hours. At ClearSpot, we use a loss waterfall model to isolate each loss source. Step 1 is theoretical maximum yield based on irradiance, module specs, inverter efficiency, and system design. This output might read, this site should produce 12,500 megawatt hours per month. Step 2 is subtracting known losses layer by layer. Layer 1 is shading loss detected using drone RGB and 3D site modeling. AI calculates shading hours per array and converts that to production loss. An example output would be shading accounts for 1.2% loss or 150 MWH per month. Layer 2 is soiling loss measured with drone RGB and AI soiling analysis. Thermal imaging confirms the performance impact of soiling. An example output would be soiling accounts for 1.8% loss or 225 MWH per month. Layer 3 is PID loss, detected using drone electroluminescence imaging to reveal cell-level signatures. AI correlates PID signatures with inverter zones and string positions. An example output would be PID accounts for 0.7% loss, or 87.5 MWH per month. Layer 4 is equipment failures identified by thermal imaging and SCADA correlation. An example output would be equipment issues account for 0.3% loss, or 37.5 MWH per month. Total diagnosed equals the 4% loss, and the unexplained remainder is zero. Here is a real example from a 60 megawatt site with 4.5% underperformance. ClearSpot AI ran a loss waterfall analysis with a 48-hour turnaround. The theoretical yield was 10,200 MWH, and actual yield was 9,741 MWH. Loss was 459 MWH per month, or 4.5%. Layer 1 shading cost 102 MWH month, 1% from a new warehouse built 200 meters north. Layer 2 soiling cost 306 MWH month, 3% from heavy dust on arrays 1 to 4 near dirt road construction. Layer 3 PID cost 31 MWH month, 0.3% in inverter zone 2 with a humid microclimate. Layer 4 equipment issues cost 20 MWH month, 0.2% from 2 underperforming inverters. Total 459 MWH month, or 4.5% fully explained. AI-generated action plan prioritized by return on investment. First, clean arrays, 1 to 4 costing 2,400 euros, with a recovery of 306 MWH month and a strong monthly ROI. Second, replace 2 inverters costing 18,000 euros to recover 20 MWH month with an 18-month payback. Third, implement PID mitigation with nighttime high voltage recovery costing 4,500 euros and a 3-month payback. Fourth, accept the shading loss as permanent with no cost. Total investment, 24,900 euros for monthly recovery, valued at 17,850 euros. Annual recovery is 214,200 euros, with an ROI of 8.6 to 1 in year 1. Single cause diagnosis fails because losses overlap and interact. For example, a soiled module with PID in a shaded area will not sum linearly. The loss waterfall isolates each layer by measuring shading first, then soiling controlled for shading, then PID controlled for both. Residual after those steps equals equipment issues, which completes the diagnosis. Result is an accurate diagnosis, an optimized action plan, and no wasted spending. If your site is underperforming and you manage over 30 megawatts, visit ClearSpot AI to request a free loss waterfall analysis. We will diagnose shadow soiling PID and equipment losses in one report, and show you exactly what to fix first for maximum ROI. Link is in the description. Like, share and subscribe for more solar insights. ClearSpot, smart device, smarter decisions.